Give it up for the one, the only,
Hello everybody. Oh, you don't need to stop that. You can keep going until I fix this. Thank you very much. I have to use this because my hands shakes too much, and it's not because I'm excited, it's just I've been drinking too much in my life, so now I shake a lot, but that's another story for another night. Tonight we are here for comedy, and my name is Aureo, and tonight is the 22nd time I try to make people laugh, so I'm probably the least experienced tonight, so don't worry if you don't laugh, it's my fault. But then I also say that you know, if you can see my t-shirt, I say that we are gods. This is something I really believe, because I believe that all of us in here, everybody, me, you, the people outside, we are all gods, and we create our own reality every single day. So we are here tonight, and this is happening only because we are here. So I'm for sure going to be trying my best to make you laugh. If you're not laughing, it's only your fault that you're not investing in much effort into laugh at my non-jokes, I have to say, because nobody is still laughing. What is happening tonight is you should try harder to make this reality very funny. It's not only my job. But having said that, I even despite having been on stage for so short of a period, I have to say that I switched a bit the set that I used to do, because at the beginning I was making fun mostly of the fact that I have 3 children, and I made fun of how difficult it is to be with kids. It's you know, my jokes were about the fact that kids are like an STD, because you get them having sex, and then they are actually worse than an STD, because you cannot really get rid of them. Once you have them, you're stuck with them for life, even if you don't want to have them. But then I realized then that a lot of people joke about negative stuff, and I always leave a negative feeling on people, because I actually love my kids. It's not that bad. It is bad on some days, but not every day. And so I try to change, because then also seeing other comedians, a lot of people complain about the Netherlands. You know, everybody complains about the food, the weather, the people. There is a lot of comedians complaining, but then I always say everybody is still here. Everybody complains about it, but they don't go away, and that's so. For as bad as the Netherlands might be, everybody is happy to be here and stay here. And so I changed a bit, and I try to make people laugh with a positive topic and not a negative one. And to do that, I started talking about the best thing in life. And now, before I go into it, I usually make a contest with the crowd to see if people can guess what the best thing in life is. But it is actually a contest, so whoever is gonna guess right is gonna win a copy of this book. You're gonna get the book, whether you like it or not. Whoever gets it right gets the book. And just start shouting out whatever the best thing in life is. It needs to be the one I've chosen, so you need to guess, hopefully yours is the same as mine. Not alcohol. Alcohol makes life better, but it makes it also worse eventually. And something else? Travel is great, but it's not the best. No. Sex is amazing, but on its own. So linked to sex, this thing makes everything great. Sleep? No, you don't have sex when you're sleeping. If you do, your partner is not that great. That's isn't it? So, what is it?
Love.
Love, yeah. Who said it first? Somebody said love up there. What's your name?
Arnold.
Arnold. Then the copy is for you. I'm gonna find you during the break or at the end of the show, and I'm gonna give this copy to you. It's easy to spot me. I'm the guy that looks like the book, so you should find me. You should find me quite easily. But it is indeed love. Love is. Do we agree that love is the best thing in life? Yes, yeah, no, nobody's in love, it seems. Everybody is, but then it's in love is one of those things you need to give it to receive it. So the more you give it away, the more you get back. You cannot just expect it back from somebody else. And with love, you should really love people 100%. That's the right amount. people or things that you do. It's not just about people. If you do a sport or have a job, you should love it as well, otherwise it's a nightmare for you. So with people, I usually use the example of kids. You know, with children, you should really love them 100%, otherwise, so if you don't like them at all, that's fine. I understand why people don't like children, and it's fine for them, so don't get involved with them. But if you're a teacher, for instance, any teachers in the room? No, you're all at home with a headache. Teachers are, they should love kids at least 50%, otherwise the job is very much a nightmare. You hate every Monday morning and until the Fridays, yeah. I don't know how they do it. If you're a parent, you should really love them 100%. If you love kids 150%, you are likely to be a grandparent. Because we all know our grandparents loved us more than our parents, and it was because we were not their kids and they could be with us when they could and not when they didn't want it. If you love kids 200%, you're likely to be a groomer, if you know what that is. And if you like kids 300%, you are a pedophile. Very good. You couldn't guess love, but you guessed this one straight away. That's it was easy. Yeah, easier than love. That's fun. but why do you think I feel like I can speak to you about love like this? It's I'm gonna tell you. I've been in love for a very long time. I've been in love. My wife and I started dating not in this decade and not even in this century. We started dating in another millennium. We started dating 27 years ago. Yeah, that's more than Roberto and Nicoletta were up there. They were only 17 years. We had 27 years, and it's a long time to be with somebody. And if you're not in love, it cannot last that long. But then you might wonder, okay, Aureo, did you get together with your wife when you were only 10? No, I'm 48, and so love makes you look younger because it keeps your heart young and it makes you, it makes you not age as much. But then it needs to be really love, because if you see a couple where one of the two looks way older than he is or she is, then it means they're not in love. But then it not only keeps you young, it makes you beautiful as well. I used to be ugly when I started dating my wife, and you guys are laughing, but I have proof. Can we get the picture up? There it is. Yeah. This is a picture from 25 years ago when we were just dating, and I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I think I used to be ugly, and at least I'm not beautiful now, but I look better than I used to. You can look at her, and I don't know if you can see how beautiful she was, and she still is very beautiful. Now, it's very clear why I wanted to date her. It's less clear why she wanted to date me, but then she probably saw something in me that made her want to stay with me. And this picture has two names, because if you look at it from my side, it's called punching above my weight, because really it was above my weight, out of my league. And if you look at it from her point of view, it's love is blind. You know, it really is. I am the one with the glasses, but she needed glasses. We can take it down now, otherwise my wife is gonna kill me. Now, it is, so it keeps you young, it makes you beautiful, and it also makes you achieve the impossible. You know, we are really gods because we create our own reality, and then with love is much easier. And my wife and I, we wanted the 3 kids, and we had 3 kids, and we wanted to have a nice career and nice jobs, and we did, and we managed the most impossible thing you could do in this world, which is buy a house in the Netherlands. It really was one of the most difficult things we did in our life, was manage to afford a house here. But then, people then say that I make it sound too easy. Oh, is it that easy to fall in love with somebody and then stay with them? But it's not that simple. It is hard, but then you know how people do hard and difficult things because you get payback, you get a reward from it. It makes you feel better once you achieve something very difficult. People run marathons and people climb mountains, and nobody asks them to. They just do it. You can believe it, they do it for the fun. So people do run marathons and climb mountains. And myself as well, I've run 34 marathons in my life. And yeah, you don't get these legs for free. You need to work for it. That's so 34 marathons. And I've even climbed, I do rock climbing and I climb mountains in the Dolomites in Europe in general. And I even run marathons across mountains. But being 27 years with my wife is the hardest thing I've done in my life for sure. It's not that simple to be with somebody. Usually people laugh at that. You took it too seriously, or maybe I said it too seriously. So it is one of the hardest things that I have ever done. And I think for her as well, I mean, I'm not a saint and it's not easy for her either. But everybody likes hard things. It's not true only for cocks, you know. It's yeah, everybody enjoys a hard cock, both boys and girls, even lesbians. They don't like the dick attached to the cock, but then even lesbians like hard cock. So it is indeed, the harder something is, the more pleasure you get out of it. And I'm gonna, it's true. Even comedy is hard, but then yeah, I do get, probably tonight I get more fun than you guys because there's not as much reaction as I expected. But I'm gonna leave you with one of the, yeah, with a message that the day that I will be president of the world, I will make sure that everybody can love anyone they want. Thank you very much.
Yes, dames en heren, geef het nogmaals op voor Auro. We are gods.